to them. You're seeing guys. You're seeing guys. It's great to chill. You're seeing guys. You're seeing guys. Great to chill.
Hello, welcome to episode 242 of the Listening Guys podcast with Greg and Joe. I, of course, am Greg, and I'm joined as always over the Skype ways by who the fuck is this on my computer screen?
I am obviously Joe Jackson.
How can I not?
That's
obvious.
it.
It's so
I know.
obvious.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so fucking obvious. Of course you're Joe Jackson. Of
course.
I see you've grown more into your haircut now, or your
I have a
haircut's
little bit.
grown more into you.
Yeah, it's getting
Yeah.
a little bit longer. Yeah, it's
It's quite curly. It looks. Is it curly?
my hair is quite curly when I wash it.
Yeah, I know you used to have quite curly, but I've never really
I
thought
don't know
of you
what's
as having curly
I don't know
hair.
what's going on with this. This is.
With it all flat like that, where you pulled your hood down, it looks like you're going to sell me speed.
Yeah. I look a little bit
Off the
cunty.
back of a moped.
I look a little
Like you
bit
stopped
cunty.
on the back of a moped. You're not
Yeah,
riding
yeah.
the moped, you're sat on the back of it.
Wait,
And just
bruv.
asking me if I want speed.
Wait, bruv. Three
Hey,
balloons.
geez,
Three balloons for a
geez.
tenner. What are you saying?
Go on, Geez, come here. Oh, be shy, be shy. Shh, Sly. Yes, mate.
He's
what can I
like,
do?
dap me up.
no,
Haircut's
looks
going
great.
well.
Good
Thank you.
job.
It's getting a
Yes,
little
I
bit
see.
longer.
Hair's,
so
hair's moving along.
I've been adjusting it a
There's
little
your
bit.
haircut
but
update, everyone.
I've only just.
There's
I had right. So after I did the artwork last week, I sent it to you and I looked at it and I was like, my hair looks shit in this. So I purposely, This is how deep it went because I wanted to look good. Like,
Wow.
I
wanted to look. I want the cartoon version of me to look
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Well, I guess is that vain of me? Sure, but like, I took a selfie and then put it in Procreate and kind of sort of like tried to like draw how my hair looked, and I've nailed it now. So yeah,
Oh, good.
Coming-
Greg, you're
coming-
practicing your own haircut.
coming
drawing.
soon.
Thank God.
Yeah, that's how fucking much time I've had on my hands.
Well, that's what Joe's been doing since the last episode, everyone.
Yeah. Well, actually, no, there is more.
Oh, yes,
obviously,
of course, yes.
obviously, you're aware of this. So I.
Yes. Not really the full story though. I kind of felt like I was just like getting little updates here and there.
Yeah. I was.
But yeah.
I was quite brief about it in the chat because I was full on panicking at the time and like I didn't know what to fucking do.
Yeah, I'm interested to find out how because there was a part of the story because I was like, all right, well he found it, good job. And then at one point I'm like, wait, how's he got it again? So I'm interested to hear how it all played out.
Okay, so
Come on, listeners, gather around.
yeah, so I was
Joe's got a story. You did something.
so I was walking to work one morning and I always walk down the sort of alleyway that goes underneath the train tracks where Lidl is in Kingston.
Flog some speed.
Yeah, plug in some speed. Yeah. So I always walk through there, and this particular morning I was walking along, and ahead of me there was just this very tiny kitten, sort of bouncing down the road or down the walkway, like meowing. And I was like, right, okay, hello.
Towards you.
He was going the same direction as me, but then saw me coming
Right.
and kind of sort of like pounced over, and was just kind of sort of
Oh.
like, going between my legs and meowing. And I was like, okay,
Ah.
something's not right here because he didn't have a collar. She didn't have a collar.
She.
Tonight already, like Rebecca was just like, remember it's a she, and I was like, no, I'm going to misgender it so many times. Like, so yeah, she. I sort of picked her up, and she seemed quite comfortable being picked up, but was meowing, and I was just like, fuck, what do I do? So I went to one of the nearby houses and like knocked on their door and was just like, hi, I've found this. I found this kitten and showed them this kitten, and I was like, I don't know what to do, and I've got to go to work. Like, could you by any chance help me with this situation? And the guy was just like, yeah.
That was quite fucking bold of you. Do you know whose house this was?
No, it was
man.
the first house I saw.
I don't know what I would do in that situation, but I don't know if not knocking someone's random door and try and give them a kitten would. I don't know if that's what I would do.
It was like I had no real time to explain. I was just like, I was just walking along and I found this. Also, I was.
It's like the beginning of a film.
It's so ridiculous. Like, I walked a bit
from their point of view.
Yeah, I walked a bit further up, and there was this like bag for life style, like shopping bag, and inside it was literally like a full litter tray and a bag of kitty litter and like a small bit of water in a bottle. So it'd been at that point I was like, fuck, like this kitten's been abandoned. Like
It was probably in the bag at some point.
probably, yeah, they probably just done it there, and then he's somehow managed to get out. But yeah, so I went and knocked on their door, and I kind of sort of I put the kitten down as this guy was sort of coming out, and then he ducked into this little hole in the wall, and he wouldn't come out, and I was just like, oh fuck, like I don't know what to do. And the guy sort of saw, and I was like, she's gone in here, and he was like, yeah, I'll take care of it. And I was like, and I went to work, and I was like, cool, that was bizarre.
Oh, wow.
Like, that was really bizarre.
But also, the fact I'm sorry, that's how you know to someone's. If I to someone's door, and was like, I found this cat, or it's nailed a hole in your wall, and the guy was just like,
sure,
yeah, don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Yeah. I know. It's mental.
Wow.
The entire thing is insane.
What?
Like there was a
Like
woman
Black Mirror
walking down
episode.
the alleyway too, whilst I had this cat, and she was just like, "Oh my god!" Like, and I was like, "I've just found it," and she was like, "Oh my god!" But then she was like, "I have no time for this. I've got to go to the airport." I was just like, "Fuck!" Like, so I went to work, and I messaged Becca and I told her what happened, and she was like, "I have to go down the alleyway and see." Like what you're talking about, and like she went down there and didn't hear the kitten and didn't see anything or anyone, so just assumed it had been taken care of.
Hang on, so was the cat not left with the guy?
Well, when I left, the cat was hiding in this little hole in the wall.
But the wall near the guy's house.
Yeah. It's like it's the little bit of wall that is near like the under bridge of the train tracks.
Okay.
So I was just like, okay, well then I guess he's taking care of it. I carried on my working day. So I leave work, and out of curiosity, I go down the alley because I just want to see maybe there wasn't just one kitten, maybe there's more or something, or just to make sure that like it had been taken care of. And you
felt like you just want to do another sweep.
Yeah, just a quick just a sweep, put my mind at ease, stop me camping out down the kitchen.
Just your friendly neighbourhood Jackson, just doing the little alley sweep before retiring.
Yeah, just a quick ocular.
You should be grateful.
Ocular pat down.
Sweeps.
I walked through and I got to where I found it, and lo and behold, I start hearing meowing, and it's the fucking kitten,
oh my God.
Just up on like a wall. And I was just like, oh my god.
It's like he was waiting for you.
Yeah, I guess so. But like immediately as I went past, like started meowing. I don't know if it was doing that for everyone, but like it was the fact that I was able to leave, go to work for 8 hours, and then be the person to find it again is ridiculous. I immediately picked it up again.
It's like a Disney movie.
It's retarded. It's so ridiculous. Like this was like some sort of side quest that I'd apparently accepted and was not aware of.
It was a side quest, but it quickly became the main quest, the only quest.
So I picked this kitten up again and immediately called Becca, and she was just like, "Hi, are you okay?" And I was just like, "No, I've got a kitten." And
is the bag for life still there at this point?
Yeah, the bag for life. The kitten litter is
point?
still there. Yeah, everything.
Wow.
I know.
God. Wow. Jeez,
So-
is this alley up the alleyway from like Goodnight Sweetheart or something? Sometimes just like
I don't know. I really don't know. It's such a ridiculous scenario. But like, so I picked this kitten up and I said like, I've got this kitten, and I was just like, my battery was going to die on my phone, and I was like, I can't talk, but like I'm gonna have to bring this home. And she was like, yeah, okay, like, because we're not like we can't have a fucking cat, like we're not supposed to have like pets and stuff. But like, so I bring it back. And we get inside the kind of sort of shared stairway area, and we kind of put it down, and it immediately starts like walking around and exploring, and like runs up the stairs, and we're just like, whoa, hang steady on, trying at the same time to also call vets or like anyone, but it's like 7:30 at night, and obviously everything's closed. So I was just like, okay, like I remembered obviously. Sarah found some cats a little while ago, and I was just like, hang on, maybe if I call Ed, Sarah might know someone that can help. So I called them, Sarah, I spoke to Sarah. She sort of messaged me and said like, okay, like, can you get any photos? Like, is there any kind of sort of like signs of ill treatment, or is like any kind of sort of skin, skin rashes or marks or cuts or anything at all? And it was a relatively healthy looking cat. Like, it wasn't. I wouldn't say there was anything particularly wrong with it. And then
were you worried about fleas?
We were a little bit. Yeah, we were sort of searching for like fleas. And also any sort of sign of like worms, but we couldn't. We sort of Googled it and we were trying to sort of see anything, but we couldn't really figure it out. But yeah, like we didn't find any fleas or anything at all. We were then just like, what do we fucking feed this thing? Like, it obviously hasn't eaten. So like, what do we?
What sandwich do we make it?
Yeah. Do you think I will eat like noodles? Like, can I give it noodles?
Do you think our Vietnamese sandwiches we're making are getting a bit too raw in ingredients?
Yeah.
We've now brought a live kitten into the kitchen.
Might work well, I think. So I ran down to Lidl again, hoping that I didn't find another cat when I fucking went down there, because I fucking live in some weird time warp cat fucking factory. I went there and it was like all of the food they had was for like adult cats, and I was like, can I even give this? I felt like fucking Tom Selleck in Three Men and a Baby when he has to go and buy like baby food. I felt like that, and it's like, how old is your kid? He's like, it's.
And you've got a bit of a Tom Selleck tash going on there.
I did, I was panicking, but I didn't want to ask anyone.
In fact, you're getting a bit Selleck actually. I'm seeing a bit of Selleck coming out. Yeah?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Not how he looks now.
No. He's got rid of the moustache. I was thinking about that the other day, weirdly enough. I was like, it's Tom Selleck doesn't have it anymore. It's just like, and then I was just like,
I have it now.
He's passed it on. He's passed it right on.
Like the mask.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't buy any cat food, and like I went back. I said like they didn't have any like kitten food. It was all cat food. So then Becca went out and tried to find something and found something and got some like cat litter. And we made like a little makeshift litter tray out of our pasta baked fucking.
So you didn't take the bag for life then? That had the kitty litter in it.
No, I didn't want to touch that shit. 'Cause I don't know. We just wanted to buy something
food
fresh.
in there?
No, we didn't see any food.
Right. I thought you said there was food in there.
No. Becca got some food. There was some water, I think, was in there. But yeah, so we basically got the cat into our flat and let it kind of sort of like have a look around. And then it stayed.
It turned your. What did you say? It turned your Xbox on.
Yeah, at one point it was. So I've got like a little entertainment sort of oblong thing with like different like sections.
Welcome to the entertainment section.
Yeah. He was.
Which entertainment would you like?
He jumped up into one of like the square holes where my Xbox was, and then just like his paw just touched like the power button. It just went bing, bing, and he went poof. Like it was good. That was definitely a highlight. But yeah, we looked after it for an evening and a day, or until like the afternoon. Sarah gratefully had helped sort out someone to foster it, and was collected, and now this kitten is in a home being taken care of.
All fun, and got checked out by the vets and was told actually, apart from worms, was all good, and
absolutely.
confirmed it was a she.
Yeah.
So everyone thought it was a he.
That was I mean, my
even Ed was like, its balls are massive.
I was just like, what am I looking for? I don't understand what I'm looking for. Is it going to be like my dick? Because that's worrying.
Yeah.
Like,
wow. What was it like having a cat for the night? A kitten, nonetheless.
We absolutely fucking loved it. It was great.
I bet.
We didn't even turn the TV on, mate. We were just like, this cat fucking is so dumb. It was just like, it would like grab its, like, it would try and like chase its own tail, like, or like try and like catch his own tail. And it was like, he'd contort into like the weirdest fucking like, I didn't know like cats could turn like he did. It was so bizarre. But yeah, man, it was cool.
So obviously it sounds like it was abandoned in the alley.
Yeah, we didn't see any kind of sort of like missing posters around or anything at all, or anyone kind of like. Strangely enough, other things have happened down that alleyway since. Apparently, a kid got mugged but knife point down the same alley. And then also, I walked down there a couple of days after finding kitten and getting it housed. A couple of days later, there was just a spray painted on the floor pedo with an arrow pointing to them. Like, I was like,
Was it
what
pointing
is-
to you?
No. It was like
Oh.
pointing like in a direction, but like it was. I was just like, what the
Direction.
fucking.
Oh yes,
What
the
is-
direction. Of course it
Yeah.
was.
Well, I didn't want to say because it was someone's
Foolish
house.
of me.
It was being, it was sprayed.
Oh
towards...
right, it was pointing at someone's house.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah. So yeah, I don't know really what's been going on down there, but
Probably
fucking
didn't
hell.
have any treats for Halloween.
Maybe. We did also walk down there a couple of times afterwards and convince ourselves that we heard meowing, and I think we just wanted to find
No,
another
of course,
one. Like,
yeah.
But yeah.
I think it's the Goodnight Sweetheart alley. It's just like
It's-
time
yeah.
distortion.
So yeah, man, it was yeah,
Night kitten.
quite
That sounds
a.
like killing it.
With a pillow. It's a very
That
tiny
sounds threatening,
pillow
doesn't
over
it? Good night kitten. Good
Yeah.
night sweet. Oh, it sounds really threatening.
Oh yeah. It was, but no, man, it was fucking great having the kitten. It was the greatest like 18
Yeah.
hours, like just like really fun.
Ever.
Yeah, it was just great. Like, I mean, I'm jealous because
Yeah, nice.
Becca had a day off, so obviously look after it during the day.
Right.
Whilst I was at work the next day, and I was so fucking like bummed because I wanted to spend time with the kitten.
Yeah, no, it's I mean, that's how Milo came to us. Same sort of story. Abandoned, sad man. Happy endings. I wonder what goes through their heads. I wonder if the cat obviously was like, "Oh, I'm in this person's. I'm here."
Yeah.
Then gets
What's
put.
going on
Then
here?
gets abandoned. Then gets abandoned in an alley. Oh, I'm here now.
Yeah.
What do I do? Or doesn't even think that. And then, nope, I'm still here. And then you take her home, and then it's like, oh, I'm here now. This is nice.
Mm. Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I just
yeah.
understand. Like, what is it like?
It seemed to sort of like do pretty well in new surroundings. I know, like Sarah sent me some photos of it, kind of just sort of like laying on her leg while she was at work and stuff. Like, seemed...
Yeah, and she had to go face like, and obviously they have cats.
Yeah. Yeah, we were wondering like how they would be like with this suddenly like new kitten being there for a couple of hours.
I said their little face off, but they were all right.
That's good. Yeah, but like seems we got a picture.
No paws were thrown.
Yeah, we got another picture sent to us of the cat once it was in its now home. All kind of
New
sort of
home.
settled
Oh,
in.
happy ending.
Yeah,
Everyone. What
man.
do you know what they've named? They did say they named it. What did they name
Yeah,
it?
because it was because we found it was the
Halloween.
the night.
This was on Halloween, right?
This is like the night before Halloween. Yeah, so
yeah,
they
it's like a romantic story. It's like one of the. Well, it's like a night before Christmas story. but
It's so
Halloween.
bizarre. Like
Beautiful.
it's so bizarre.
That's what it is. It's a
Yeah.
Disney Pixar film. So yeah, what was the name?
Sam Hain, I think they went with.
Sam Hain.
It's a Halloween. Sam Hain.
Oh
it's a
yeah, it
Halloween.
mean. Oh god, what does it mean? It means horror. Although
I think so.
does it mean
Yeah,
horror?
yeah.
Well, it just means Halloween. Does
Yeah,
it mean
yeah.
Halloween or something? Ed had to explain it to me.
Yeah.
When he explained it to me,
We,
I was like, "Oh, that's really cool, actually."
Although we knew that we were not keeping this cat, we still decided to throw out several name design ideas.
Of course, you can't.
Which was mainly
You're
like,
doing it before you say it out loud, anyway.
it was mostly food. I mean, I started calling it Sebastian like immediately. I was
like
just
that.
like, "Come here, Sebastian," like just letting that sink in, and then it was just got to like food items. I think at the moment our favourite was biscuit. We liked biscuit. Also noodles. I liked as a cat name. But yeah, there was a whole bunch.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I recently heard someone refer to the throat as a biscuit shoot, and I like it.
Oh yeah. I like the older. Isn't there like an old like nursery rhyme thing?
I'd heard it before,
But it's
but like
like-
I hadn't heard anyone say it in years, and I was like decades. And I was like, "Fuck, man."
Yeah,
That's funny.
Like,
Indiana
they
food
call
was hilarious.
They call your chest like the bread basket or something. Bread basket.
Yeah, Indiana food was hilarious. It was what's this? Tom Hardy on oh my god, Snack Wars, and he had his dog with him.
Oh yeah.
So Indiana was watching it, and he wouldn't eat the jelly deals, but he got asked the producer to, so she came on the camera to eat it, and he went, "Go on, get that down your biscuit shoe." And Indiana was like, "Biscuit shoe." She thought it was hilarious.
Down your biscuit shoot. That's good. I like that. I do like
Yeah,
that.
so damn, hell of a week from the sounds of it. Hell of 18 hours. Anyway,
Quite a time.
there you go. Fucking hell.
Yeah. We're a bit sad
Oh.
about handing over the kitten, but
I was going to ask, how's everyone coping?
yeah, no, man, we're still just like every now and again, just be like, "Oh, kitten," like because it was
Yeah.
so sweet. It was so like, it was so little, and it was just like,
Yeah.
"Oh man, like this fucking thing, like."
You do hear them though, like the first few days or week, maybe longer, when Lizzie, Indiana, and Milo moved out the house, and I was on my own. I would literally the amount of times, even the first night, I would get up to let Milo in the back door, convinced, like, not even thinking, just hearing him, thinking he's meowing, and just orderly getting up and going out to the point where I'm like, oh, Milo, oh, it's not him, he doesn't live here anymore. Or a hoodie would be like on the corner somewhere, and in my corner of my eye, I'm just like, oh, there's Milo, like almost hoodie.
Yeah, like, you just come so used to something like that.
Yeah, yeah, you just hear it, man.
Yeah.
I guess it's a bit of like a parental instinct, like how, mums always think they can hear babies crying, I'm in charge of this little, whether I like it or not. I've been put in charge. I've got to keep this thing alive. This thing's life's in my hands for the foreseeable future. Fuck.
Yeah, it was. I think definitely.
If I can hand this thing over alive,
I definitely think me or Becca at one point when we found this cat were just like, we're not ready to be parents. Like, this is not. Oh, no, this is bad. But then, like, we kind of sort of chilled.
I told you to wear a condom, Jackson. Now look what's happened. It's manifested itself in the side alley as a cat.
It certainly did. But yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Sounds like a hell of a time. So I don't have any story like that this time. I did have driving home today, not the usual spot where things happen. But this fucking shit me up a bit, I'll be honest. But only around the corner from my house. Driving past, it's literally for about 3 bus stops past my house, like further along. If you were to go past my house and keep going towards Chisholm Adventures. And driving up past the community college, come around the corner, right by the train station, come around the corner, mate, there's motorbike. Not even like a proper motorbike, like a small, skinny, I don't even know if it was like an electric, I don't know what it was. It was coming at me fast, and there was some dickhead on it. And it was on my side of the road, and it was just flying at me.
Jesus.
And I'm like, he's not moving. Like, and I'm going not speeding. I'm probably doing 20 to speed limits. I'm doing probably 20. And I'm like, fuck, he's flying at me. And he's not moving. And it's really, I fucking had to beep. And he literally, at the last minute, fucking went around the side. Oh, my God, man. It was like he was fucking with me. And it was fucking with me. Mate, fucking danger. If I'd fucking swerved as he got that close, oh, my God, mate. Oh, he would have been gone. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Really shit me up. But I didn't really react. At first, I was like, prick. And then when I got around the corner and got home, I was like, holy fuck, man. That was fucking close.
That's not nice.
Whoa.
That's fucking bullshit.
What a knob. Indiana's back. She got back Friday.
Awesome.
We only got her from the airport. Then dropped her home with Lizzie. And then I had to go to work. Came back from work, and Lizzie warned me that she's really tired, but she's staying awake. She hadn't slept since landing.
Jesus.
Which was like they landed actually quite early, about 4:30 in the end. 4:30, 4:45 in the morning. And then dropped back. I went to work. Came back. She's like, she's still awake. We're trying to keep her awake as late as we can, so she'll hopefully sleep better through the night to help her get back on track. Or she'll wake up at midnight. And I'm like, okay, get her home. She's all right, have dinner. We sit on the sofa, pull the sofa out. I'm like, you can sleep down here on the sofa with me, whatever. We'll just relax. So they want to wake up in the middle of the night, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, she dozed off quite early, like 7:30. And I just carried on kind of enjoying my evening. And it gets like midnight. I'm like, I should probably go to sleep. Start kind of getting ready to go to bed. And then she's just awake.
Oh.
Just like, bing. Like, breakfast? I'm like, no, not breakfast, India. Not breakfast. Oh, can we do this? Can we play this? I'm like, no, Indiana, I can't. I'm like, you can watch something until you fall back to sleep. Like, I'll sit here with you, but I'm probably going to fall and I fell asleep. And I woke up a couple of times and she was still there. There was another time I woke up, she wasn't there, and I'm like, yeah. And she's like, yeah. And she's upstairs. I'm like, what are you doing? It's like 2 a.m. now. I'm like, I must doze back off. Anyway, when I wake up, I think about 6. At this point, I'm like, oh man, where's the covers gone? I kind of open my eyes, and the whole living room's just been turned into like a fort. Like, the blanket's just like right across it. It's been held up by like stuff off my shelf, like across the TV. Like,
yes.
All the cushions are gone from the sofa,
Indiana.
and they've all been used as like infrastructure and under the big blanket on the wall side.
Oh,
like,
that's fucking great.
I'm not in it though. She'd been all around me. Like,
she managed to do all of that without waking.
And I get up, and there's like a little collection of things. There's a lightsaber. There's a journal. Like I don't think days maybe. I don't know who's been. Friday night dinners is on the TV, and the things go like over the TVs. It was like part of it, like it's just draped over the back.
That's fucking great.
Because the sofa bed was completely pulled out, she can stand and get everywhere.
Yeah.
So me being obviously, fuck man, I'm not gonna wake up and just
You must
on
have
the
been
floor.
out
Jesus Christ.
cold, dude. Like,
Well,
I don't understand how she put that out without disturbing you.
I was tired. I probably only slept about 4 hours myself at this point. And it was still 6 in the morning when I woke up. But yeah, I didn't feel like doing it. Not really, no.
Damn, man.
And if I did, I don't remember.
Yeah, that's fucking.
But then
great.
she stayed awake right the way through the day as well. It wasn't until like the evening. Lizzie messaged me, being like, "Oh, during dinner, she actually was like, can I go to bed?" No, she was gone. But yeah, man, I was shattered. Fuck, man, I really struggled for that day. I was so tired.
Yeah. God damn, man.
Yeah, so Indiana's back. Welcome back, Indiana.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Banger.
Right, there's some things I want to talk about. I don't want to go too much because we were quite far in as well, aren't we?
About
We went deep
coming
on
at half hour.
25 minutes. We're all right. We're good. We're good. Did you see the Squid Game 2 trailer?
What? Sorry.
Did you see the Squid Game trailer?
Oh
the
yeah. I
series?
did. Yeah. Boxing
saw
Day,
that.
isn't it?
He's back.
He's fucking back. Yeah.
He's gone back in.
He's gone back in. He got rid of the red hair. That's out.
Yeah, that's out.
Did get a haircut. Yeah. Everyone's got nice new haircuts now. I don't know. I really don't know what they're going to do with it. So it is quite intriguing.
Sounds like he's going in to stop and playing. I guess. Seems like. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, yeah, saw that. I saw that. But I did watch Halloween. I watched the Color Out of Space film with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Which I kind of always wanted to see because I heard it had really cool visuals and stuff, and I've heard a lot of people saying how the colours are really fucking cool and interesting and shit, and I was like, oh, I really want to check this out at some point, like, and I was looking something to watch Halloween, and I was like, oh shit, I've wanted to see this is cool, it's nice, it's dark, turn the lights off, fucking let my glowing TV, fucking all this cool fucking visual colour shit blow me away, watched it, and it was good, but it was fucking weird, like, I don't think I'll watch it again, but I did really enjoy it. Quite a slow burn. Nick Cage is, I don't know, he's really good in it, but nothing really, there's no real plot. Like, it's like they're like in their house somewhere, big open land and shit, a meteorite crashes, and it kind of starts, it gets struck by lightning at one point, and weird, spoilers by the way, weird like bugs come out, or a bug.
Yeah.
And then it gets a bit like Evolution, I guess, but in not a comedy way. Even though it's quite funny as well. Yeah. But it's all purple. The colours are amazing, man. My room was purple, mate. It was just like, they keep talking about it being a colour they haven't really seen before. And it is weird because it's kind of like this weird constant mix of like really like pink hues right through to like deep purples with like teal or dark blue or a bit of green in there. But it's really like bright, like proper striking visuals. Like pretty fucking mind-blowing.
Wait. What was it called again?
The Colour Out of Space or Color Out of Space, Nick Cage. It had.
I've just realised that I've actually seen this. Me and Becca have watched this. Yeah, I just
right. So, spoilers for those. Right, there was a bit in that film, right, and this is the main spoiler to talk about. So this film's been out fucking ages. When the kid, do you remember this bit when the kid's staring at the meteorite thing? I don't know what he's seeing. Yeah, and it's all flashing. And the mum runs to hug him, and the fucking beam of light hits them, and they like merge together, the mum and the son.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking grotesque as fuck. Like it's really fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's bad.
And they're like on the sofa, and she's like, and he's like sticking out of her back, the son, and the two kids are like, I don't know what to do. Yeah. And I'm like, my god, this is fucking horrendous. Like. And then
the girl, the daughter goes through quite a lot in that, like.
Oh yeah, but then Nick Cage like moves her to like the basement, and he's gonna blow her head off with a shotgun, but he can't do it. He can't do it. And at this point, it's way more grotesque than it fucking was earlier. Yeah. Like they're all shriveling up and shit. Oh my god, actually, it made me feel sick. But there's a point when he bends over and he kisses her, and her lips stick to his. Yeah. And he pulls away, and it's all like. And then he like goes back again. I was literally like, like I was proper heaving, and all I thought about was, oh mate, through this film, he keeps going on about how they haven't had sex for 6 months since she had breast cancer, and they want to try again. Like, and all I kept thinking was, he fucks her. I might have to turn this off.
Yeah,
like,
that's
so
too
in my
much.
head, I'm like, if he starts undressing, I might have to turn this off. I don't think, like, I literally had my hand on the button,
Yeah,
like
I
I was
can't.
feeling that fucking ill. Luckily, that didn't happen. Oh my god, what a ride! Like, I thought, my heart. Especially that, because I was like, I just felt.
Yeah.
It was really tense. I was really into it. I was on my own, just in a dark room, just solely concentrating on it. I don't even really looked at my phone apart from to take loads of photos because it looked amazing in my room.
It was you saying purple that suddenly sprung, and I was like, wait, hang on, that's ringing a bell. And it was just like, yeah, I do remember it. It's fucking.
I've heard of purple.
I can't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. Like, apart from you sort of saying when he's milking. What is it? He's milking.
He milked the llamas. Yeah, I forgot about that. The
yeah.
alpacas. Sorry, no, it's the alpacas. You're right. Yeah.
That bit slipped my mind. I don't know.
Yeah, they got to make quite a lot. They think that there's a good investment he thinks it's made. And the last thing I mentioned I watched, which I did bring up, I don't know why, it did come up recently. I was telling you about it, and I Googled it and showed you pictures of that film Sasquatch Sunset.
Oh, yeah.
I actually watched it. Like, I was off Tuesday, and I did all day. Mate, it was actually like a weird fucking mind prison. I just spent the whole day trying to choose what to watch, but like all day, like literally, it was like I put a shift in on what to watch. I just couldn't focus on anything. I just really couldn't relax. I couldn't focus. I had a lot going on in my mind. I just couldn't really I was just like, everything was just like nothing. It wasn't until 9 o'clock at night I was scrolling through Now TV,
hell,
and I came across Sunset Sasquatch, or whatever it was, and I was like, I told you about this in the podcast because we were saying what films has Jesse Eisenberg done or something. And I was like, he played a Sasquatch. Look,
yeah. He's in those
so
magician films as well for some reason.
Oh yeah, but they're not for but I'm seeing him kind of since those, and I watched it, and it was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was weird, obviously. There's
mean,
no dialogue.
Yeah.
There's no dialogue at all.
Oh, okay.
Because they're Sasquatch.
I'd find it funnier if they did talk just like regular.
They kind of grunt. There's a bit of grunting. There's not shouting, but not no coherent words. Not even really like a little bit of signing. Not much. And if they do, it's very basic. You can't understand what it means.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of them just in the woods, just kind of hunting and fucking or trying to fuck. There's a lot of trying to fuck. The dad's pretty rampant. He literally fucks his wife, and the kids are standing in the distance, kind of mesmerised. And he's after that, he just always seems to be aroused, fucking. And they show his dick so much, and he's got a proper lipstick dog dick, and you see it loads, but you're just gonna see what they go through as a family living in these woods. And they say there's no dialogue, but it was still an hour and a half long, but it didn't feel like it. I was quite invested in it, but it was like there was so much there was really funny comedic parts in it, really funny. Then just really interesting parts, like when they come across a road for the first time that's been dug through their woods, and they just keep turning around and seeing it goes on and on and on. They're like, turn around the other way and see it goes on and on. They just can't figure it out. It's fucking funny. But then there's really serious moments and really touching moments. Like there's a baby. I don't know. It's a bit of a non-dialogue ride. I quite liked it.
Yeah.
So there you go. I watched the film I thought I'd never watch and actually quite enjoyed it.
There you go. Well, the world is full of opportunities, isn't it? So
yeah, and I took one after, wasting a whole day deciding what to watch. I reached out and I
it gets like that though sometimes.
Grabbed it by the balls.
You just want something sort of I don't know, reassuring. Sometimes because you haven't seen something and you're not do I have time to invest myself in this?
Man. When Lee would come round my house when I lived with my parents, and we would smoke a spliff out the window, thinking no one knew, and then decide to watch a film, and I would just stand in my room, both of us with my head up, just staring at my two massive my massive shelf of DVDs and Blu-rays, and for hours it would feel like trying to choose what to watch.
Yeah.
And Lee would always be got any zombie films? And I'd be like, yes, and I'd get them all down. And eventually, all the way through them, got any zombie films? Yeah, but these ones, no, I've seen those ones. And it just became a running joke. He was still saying now, got any zombie films? It just became a running joke. Got any zombie films? Yeah, no, not those ones.
How many killings?
Lots of those ones. Should we go into Geezedropping?
Yeah, I have nothing to provide.
Well, that's
for
good.
this
I don't have much, but I have some.
Good.
And by some and much, I mean one geese drop and something Sam sent us.
Thank you.
Let's get into Geese Drop, where we hear snippets of our conversation heard by you, us, read about context. What did you hear? What did you hear? What did you hear? Geese Dropping.
Geezedropping. Having a listen.
So, Fran sent a geese drop.
Lovely.
Let me suck the pus out of your back.
Oh.
That sounds like something out of like a film.
Yeah.
Like where you get bitten by like a snake or
grim.
something. Was there a snake there? Was it a really serious
Maybe
situation?
someone had been
Someone's on the
bitten.
floor screaming in agony. There's a snake bite on their back, and some do-gooder girl passing by. I was like, I know what to do. I've seen fucking Miami Vice. I remember an episode in Baywatch where this happened. I'll suck the pus out of your back. Let me suck the pus out of your back. And Fran's, oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Would you
like
would
it.
you
That's
suck?
probably what happened.
Would you suck? Also, just because if we're going to get pedantic about it, it's venom. It's not pus.
Yes, it is. He's right.
But
But I'm just going by the geese drop.
that's it. I mean, it's easy to. I mean, in that sort of.
I'm working with what I got here.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. It's you try and create content.
But it is venom.
You've given it a go.
No, I wouldn't want to, but if it meant saving someone's life, then probably, yeah.
What do you do? Do you just like spit it out afterwards, or are you?
I might have to quickly Google it before I did it.
Yeah. Like, because like
I'm just watching an 18-minute video, hang tight.
is that like? I feel like obviously it's probably something that like if it gets into your blood, it's a problem. But you could probably like, hold it in your mouth, just don't swallow it. Like sort of scenario is my assumption.
Yeah, maybe. Wow. I have a geese drop that I think this is a geese drop. Sam put this in. Sam was like, I think you guys might have recorded already. He sent this last Sunday or whatever.
Okay.
And I was like, oh no, next week. And I didn't really read it. I just screenshotted it and wrote screenshotted. I didn't really read it, so I didn't really quite understand. I'm going to read it out properly now. So this was in our group, Bagel Gravy Train, which is it's ridiculous when you say it out loud. So I'm going to go through the whole thing. So Sam sent this message. I'm assuming you've already recorded today for someone, or someone's microphone wasn't working. But I've got some geese drops for you. I was in the Liberal Club for a few drinks and a game of pool. Wow. It's like, I imagine him in like a smoking jacket. I know it's not like a club, but just the way he's put it, the Liberal Club. We're all liberal here.
Yeah, we're pretty liberal. When it comes to being liberal, we're pretty liberal.
For a few drinks and a game of pool. Not my usual hangout, there we go. But the guy I was with is a 70-year-old man
That's fair.
in a 30-year-old body. There we go.
I can imagine it being like a smoky atmosphere. I can imagine.
Without
I'm just imagining a lot of
they've
smoke.
got bowls of dry ice everywhere
It's not a rave.
under the pool table.
Not a fucking rave, Greg.
It's under the pool. This was supposed to place up under the pool tables.
I reckon they still smoke indoors. Is my perception. And like old classic,
the landlord.
classic old snooker tables as well, like the really wide ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah, mega well, the nice wood trim on the side.
Everyone.
The landlord's like the landlord from the pub in Remember Having Badly.
Oh yeah, Big Les.
The original one, Big Les, yeah.
Big fucking Les. And,
so this is
also they're like everyone just thinks they're Ronnie O'Sullivan, and there's definitely at least one fight per evening.
We need to get stronger pool cues.
I'm going
every night.
I want to go to the Liberal snooker.
I want to go down there myself.
Palace.
I'm here for a Liberal time. But here's the geese drops he picked up in the Liberal Club. Here's what I got. Sarah, is Barry in tonight? No, he's got... Hello. Sarah, is Barry in tonight? No, he's got an enlarged prostate.
Oh, he'll be in tomorrow.
Who was it that showed me that video on their phone that shows free football that you normally have to pay for? Is that a YouTube thing? Yes.
That absolutely is. That absolutely is.
Did you play any golf this week, Graham? No, the weather's been bad. Plus the gout.
I want to go.
What, the gout?
No.
Where do you want to go? What, play golf?
I want to go to this fucking snooker hall that he's where.
Oh right, yeah, let's go. Fuck. Oh yeah, that was one of the
I bet it's cheap.
I was reading it. I forgot where it all was.
I bet pints are $2.70 as well. I bet you.
Oh yeah, back in the. I remember going to when the old King's Head over in Kingston, over the bridge, when a pint of 4% Stella was £2.50. It's the only reason Hall made us go there all the time.
Fair enough.
£2.50 a pint, 4% Stella, £2.50 a pint. It's beastly. That was Rahul. He loved the bargain. Rahul loved. He's still alive, but he loves a bargain. God. And to the point where he'd be like, we have to go to this pub over the bridge over there because it's £2.50 for a pint of 4% Stella. Like, he had it all worked out. Okay, fine. And it did work out. It was reasonable. Man, you get 4 beers for a tenner. 4 pints for a tenner.
I walked in there once and you were in there.
We'll smoke a massive L by the river first, of course. Maybe just a normal one.
Nope. Oh God. I could talk about Rahul for an entire episode. He was insane. One of my favourite people that you ever introduced me to.
He was generally the nicest, most intensest, friendliest guy.
It was like literally like such a legend. I remember him buying me like fucking on my birthday like 10 fucking Jaegers or something. Like he bought a lot, and I was like, please don't. I'm not drinking all of these. You can disperse these amongst the mass. Like, like nicest fucking guy ever.
I thought it'd be like he was like, no,
like,
back in the bottle.
I liked highlights include wanting to get Arsene Wenger on his credit card. That was a good one.
Which I think he did at some point.
Just his general love for Arsenal, like it
was insane. Was his love for Arsenal and Arsene Wenger was unmatched.
It was so amazing. I remember
that time when Arsenal lost to Brighton that time, and Lee put up all the posters from the papers in the fucking back room of the work, and he came in, mate. He was like. He did not see the funny side, man. He was devastated. Mate, it's like his family had died and we put pictures of his kids up in the fucking room. Like, it was like, he was fucking, like, traumatised.
Oh, God.
He was angry, man. Not angry, like, screaming and shouting. He was just broken. He was just a broken man. Like, he literally was just ripped it all down, mate. He did not like that. He did rip it all down, but he was... I imagine he was sobbing his heart out there like in some fucking 80s movie.
The second episode in a row that I'm crying. Unmatched human
sorry,
being.
was there another one you were saying?
What?
Then I just derail it. You were like, highlights include...
No, I realised they were all pretty much the same. There was one about... Yeah. Actually, no, there was that time he said... something about he loves Britain so much that if he could, he'd fuck it.
Yes, and I believe him. That's why he's banned from golf courses.
Yeah, and that's it. Like just
sticking his dick in the holes. England.
Oh God, yeah, quality.
He doesn't. He doesn't do that. By the way, that's not an allegedly. I was making a joke. Man. So I've got. I've got a couple of stories here. I might switch them around actually quickly and actually do the darkest story of the week first because I don't want to end on a downer. And it's not actually that much of a downer, but it's just funny. So it's not funny actually. It's fucking horrendous. So I came across this video on Instagram, and I don't usually believe this shit. And it was like breaking, even though it was like co-pilot jumps out of plane mid-flight, and it plays the audio of the guy on the radio. It shows a plane landing, and I'm like, I don't know. I read the comments. Some people are like, no, the audio is real, but it's not with this. This plane isn't the plane. Blah blah blah. Anyway, so I just went and did some high tech, intense research. Anyway, I found out that yes, it did happen.
God, okay.
It did happen.
Wow.
I'm not gonna play you all of it, but you got to hear the beginning of this audio.
My co-pilot just ran out the back of the plane. He just did what? He just ran out the back of the plane. So you don't have a co-pilot on, you said? No, he just jumped out the back of the plane. Right. Would you like me to circle where he left at? Say that again? Would you like me to circle where he got out at, or you got me on track? We still have you on track. Did you need something else? No, the dude literally jumped out the back of the plane without a parachute.
Without a parachute?
Did you need to do something else, circle or something? No, I need to land. I'm just making you aware you're
Right, so, like, how, like, useless is the guy on the fucking radio? Do you need something else?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Do you have this under control? No, that's why I'm calling you.
I went and looked at this. So, this was a co-pilot. So this was in North Carolina.
Okay.
And from what they can gather, he did it because he was upset about damaging. So basically, they went to land previously.
Yeah.
And this I think the pilot who jumped out the plane was doing the landing. He was doing the approach, and then the aircraft dropped. And both pilots called for like a go-round maneuver, but before they could initiate a climb, the main landing gear hit the runway, kind of damaged it.
Yeah.
So they ended up having to take off again and be diverted to another airport. Ooh. So as they're on their way for this diversion, knowing it was going to be a rough landing, because they've already damaged the landing gear. So this plane, by the way, isn't a passenger plane; it's a skydiving plane. So they take people out on runs who do skydiving.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why it has a back ramp, as you hear them saying on it. So they took off again, and were approaching the airport they were going to do the rough landing at, which was going to be a rough landing. And the co-pilot, about 20 minutes into the diversion, apparently got quite upset about the whole situation.
Right.
And then if I skip... Yeah, he got quite upset about the whole situation. And basically, he became visibly upset. His co-pilot thought he may have gotten sick. He then lowered the ramp in the back of the airplane, indicating that he was going to be sick or needed air. The report said the co-pilot got up from his seat, removed his headset, apologised, and departed the airplane via the ramp door.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Because he was upset about damaging the craft's landing gear, is what they say on a failed runway.
That's a terrible reaction.
Fuck, man. Fucking, but the audio of that's insane. Like, just so, like...
the
I mean, they're both
so
probably shot.
Sorry,
say that again?
Like, yeah.
He just jumped out the back. Like...
The actual, like, the pilot is just
now,
so
the video
of
the video of that is like almost, not like a big proper commercial plane, but it definitely looks like a proper passenger plane. That's why I was a bit like, I don't know if this is true or not. But yeah, I think the audio had been put over another image. But tracking it down. Google, thanks. I make it sound like I was doing hours of research in the library after hours. As the moon,
like Morgan Freeman in Seven.
Through a window, like in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, just fingering through old books. 2 years ago.
It's Morgan Freeman in Seven, where he's just like he knows the security guards. Doing a late one? Yeah, you rolled me about. Like...
You know, I gotta find out if this video I've seen on TikTok's real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to hit the old archives.
Working late again, Armstrong? You know it.
You know, boy, I keep going.
Got a fresh pot of coffee here.
No, we're slipping into the beginning of Time Vagina.
Yeah, so...
Good morning, Dr. Saucy.
No, we do not use that terminology here.
Oh, we slipped into the old Time Vagina radio play. Horrendous. No, it's fucking awesome. Or horrendous sentence is what I meant. So yeah, there you go. Fucking, that's mad that happened. Like, that's just obviously worry about the. Oh, I don't know. Wow, fuck. I mean, obviously there must be more to it than just that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I say obviously like I knew the man. I don't have any idea, but fucking just the panic. Apparently, it sounds like he was quite calm. He says he got upset, but the fact it was just like, sorry, jump out the back of the plane, and they did find his body. Oh fuck! But even in the video, he's like, "Do you want me to circle back to see where he landed?" And they're like, "Do you need anything else?" He said, "Well, I kind of was on land." Okay, you just approach. Yeah, he's so do you have a co-pilot? No, he jumped out the plane, without a parachute. Right, okay. Oh,
gotcha.
Do you need? You right? You need anything else? Anything you need to do?
Can I help?
Get you a sandwich when you land.
Just like, okay, relax, calm.
But yeah,
down.
It's fucked up that person thought they had to do that. That is fucking
that is indeed the darkest story of the week.
Yeah, that is. Whereas this one isn't. So I saw this as a meme recently.
Yeah.
And I was, and it was.
Is this where you're getting all your information from now? Just memes and TikToks?
No, just this meme came up, and it wasn't really a meme. It was just like it's like one of those images just pops up. I'm such an old man. It's a meme. No, it's just one of those images that just popped up on fucking, I don't know, Facebook or something. They just kind of had like a headline and an image, and nothing else attached to it. And it was kind of like, this dad sued a company who ate a ham roll, who ate their brand of ham roll in 2017, and he hasn't been able to stop farting. And he's suing the company for £200,000.
1,000.
And I was like,
sorry, 1,000.
I was like, so 200 grand, 200,000
Right,
pounds, or was it 200
yeah,
million?
that makes. Yeah, I thought you said 1,000, and I was like, what?
I might
200,000.
have.
Yeah, got it. Nice one.
200 grand. So I saw that and I was like, that's funny. But same sort of thing. I can't really talk about that because that's just a random fucking image and just kind of forgot about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't until later on that day it randomly popped in my head again. I was like, I wonder if that was real. And yes, I found the article from the Metro. A couple of years old. It was 2022. So if he ate this ham roll in 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, it's like 5-6 years of fasting.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it stopped once he started suing them.
I wonder, was it?
To this
Do you think it
very
was
day.
like constant, or do you think it was like every 5 minutes?
Let's find out. I haven't read this, by the way. I've literally just seen that it was an actual article and real, and that's it. So I've only got the headline to go off. A father, Joe, a bloody father.
A goddamn father. Somebody think of the children.
Jesus, think of the father. A father who? Father who? Is that like Doctor Who? Father who says he has been plagued with wind since he ate a ham sandwich 5 years ago and is now taking legal action. Tyrone Prades, 46, claims that since he ate the roll at the Christmas market in 2017, his life has never been the same, and now he suffers with a flatulence so badly it wakes him up at night. Mr. Prades from Wiltshire is suing the company who operated the stall for over £200,000. He says that hours after eating the sandwich at the event in Birmingham, he felt unwell with a tummy ache.
Oh dear.
I don't know why I'm doing it in this voice, but I like
Yeah.
it. This led to such a severe illness, including fever and diarrhea,
Oh no.
that he was laid up in bed for 5 weeks, his lawyers told the High Court. Flooring company boss Mr. Parades believes he contracted salmonella from the stool. Salmonella?
Salmonella?
Salmonella. Threw myself off in the voice. I knew.
He also caught a Somalian.
They got it in the net. Very untoward. Very uncouth behaviour. I apologise. I also apologised earlier where I made the joke about Joe making a Vietnamese sandwich with a kitten. The joke was that I know Joe bases a lot of his sandwiches on Vietnamese, and you like to frequent Vietnamese restaurants. Am I not right?
Stop freaking out.
Yes.
Everything's fine.
So there
Why
you
are
go.
we apologising?
No, 'cause I've already seen on the Metro, there's a fucking article about it calling me out. So I just want to respond to that in real time.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're doing it.
I'm not apologising.
So yeah, he thought he got sick from the sandwich, the ham sandwich, because others ate it, also had the same results.
Interesting.
They also were infected.
Okay. How did he
affected,
find that
not
out?
infected.
Was there like a forum for people suffering from Christmas?
So I just want to know if he farts all the time.
Yeah, I want to know
The claimant continues to suffer from excessive flatulence, which causes him a great deal of embarrassment. The symptoms are fatigue and altered bowel function associated with churning within his abdomen and flatulence. Churning.
Could it be a tapeworm, maybe?
I don't think it's a worm or anything. Continue to make frequent churning noises to the extent that his sleep can become disrupted. The extent of the symptoms have been light-changing. The light glows red now in the front room. It's so weird whenever I walk in. It's been light-changing. Mr. Parade suffered a light-changing event.
I'm imagining this guy laying at home and his stomach being like like in The Simpsons where like Homer's like stomach hurts and it sort of like ripples. I'm imagining that like just
Yeah. Oh, light-changing event. So I'm still laughing at my own misread. I like that. Stuff like a light-changing event. I'm going to keep saying it. Churning also made me think of a Golden Churn advert, which I quote quite often. Do you get a bit of Golden Churn?
Yeah.
Yeah, the old batter. A total of 16 people in 3 groups complained similar symptoms after eating at the stall. So there you go. I guess that is it, right? Oh, it was. Oh, the salmonella were confirmed as originating in the stall. Oh, right, so that did happen. It was from the stall. He was right.
Sorry, I didn't realise that the side effects of salmonella were farting for 6 years.
Well, for this guy it is.
God damn.
The allegation BAP. Oh, the allegation the BAP. I thought they'd... the allegation BAP. That's a great name for a sandwich.
Oh, yeah, the BAP. Yeah, I'm aware, yeah.
That is amazing. The allegation that BAP was contaminated with salmonella bacteria is not admitted and must be proved, Mr. Davis said. Okay, so they're still fighting it. But yeah, well, it's 2 years old, so who knows what happened. Who cares? I just want to know how long he fighted for.
God
Jesus.
damn. Yeah.
I do like that, though, the allegation BAP. The allegation BAP's good. A middle of a misread that's come up triumphant.
Nice.
Triumphant? I'm mispronouncing all my words today. Long day at work myself.
Yeah.
Early start. So yeah, that's all my content, Joe.
Good. I enjoyed it. Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. I should have stuck to the original plan and ended with the guy jumping at the plane. It seemed more energetic. I just wanted to know
that was a downer. That was quite a downer. Because now all I'm imagining is like what was going through that guy's head and the actual process of him jumping out the plane.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
Super awesome.
It's like a story of the week with a vengeance there. So yeah, everyone, thanks for listening. It's been great.
Thank you for sending in your geese drops.
Thank you. It's nice and dark outside now.
It's glorious,
cold,
isn't it?
dark nights.
Oh,
it's nice and warm in my house, by the way. I've had heating for 2 weeks now, and it's been phenomenal.
Nice, lovely, good stuff.
Yeah, sorry, I hadn't had it since April, so it's been really nice.
Oh, okay.
Not that I've needed it the whole time, but I've not taken it for granted.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to thank you personally, Joe.
Yeah. Oh well, anything I can do. I don't. Me and my connections at the gas board. So.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
And I'm not talking about farts.
Oh, I see.
I am talking about.
Everyone, thanks for listening.
Thank you.
I've been Greg. Sasquatch Dog Dick Armstrong.
I don't know. I've been Joe.
He's been Joe. What? You can't do that.
I've been Joe. Psych!
You've been listening to The All Seeing Guys with Greg and Joe, where Greg probably had some kind of list and Joe most likely went for a piss 5 minutes before the end. If you hear this, it means that Greg hasn't sorted an outro yet. So maybe just imagine some music here, because honestly, that's all I actually wanted. Okay, bye.